Vietnam and Switzerland. Vietnam, the rising dragon of the Southeast Asia. Vietnam, officially the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, is a vibrant and dynamic country located in Southeast Asia, characterized by its long S-shaped coastline along the South China Sea. Vietnam boasts incredibly diverse geography, from the towering mountains and terraced rice fields in the north to the sprawling, fertile plains of the Mekong Delta in the south. With a population of over 100 million, it is one of the world's most populous nations. Its history is marked by centuries of Chinese influence, followed by French colonial rule and the defining struggle for unification during the Vietnam War, culminating in reunification in 1975. Today, Vietnam is celebrated by globally for its rapid economic growth, its deeply collectivist, high context culture rooted in Confucian values, and its rich cuisine featuring world famous dishes like pho and banh mi. Switzerland, the Alpine heart of Europe. Switzerland, officially the Swiss Confederation, is a small landlocked country in the heart of Western and Central Europe, famous for its dramatic alpine peaks, crystalline lakes, and rigorous efficiency. Switzerland is a beacon of stability and quality of life. Switzerland is a unique for its linguistic diversity, having four official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romanish. Its political system is a rare example of direct democracy, where citizens have a direct say on policy matters through referendums. Historically, Switzerland has been defined by its policy of armed neutrality. Switzerland. Mabuhay and welcome to our presentation. This presentation is titled Bridging Cultures Between Two Countries of Vietnam and Switzerland Through Hofstede's Lens. It talks about cultural values, tourism insights, and professional recommendations. An overview of Hofstede's framework, its dimensions would talk about the power distance, individualism versus collectivist, masculinity versus femininity, uncertainty avoidance, long term orientation, and indulgence. Firstly, power distance. The power distance of Switzerland, with low power distance, which scores of 34, reflects a belief in equality and minimal hierarchy. However, in Vietnam's, it has a high power distance with a score of 70. This shows that strong acceptance of hierarchy, authority is centralized, leaders make decisions, and subordinates follow instructions. Individualism versus collectivism. Switzerland's individualist culture is quite well known for they have a say with their personal opinions. However, Vietnam has a collectivist nature, loyalty to family and community. The third dimension is masculinity versus femininity. Switzerland is relatively feminine, valuing consensus, modesty, quality of life, and caring for others, while Vietnam's core is often seen as a moderate to low masculinity, showing a preference for nurturing and cooperation. Uncertainty avoidance. With Switzerland's score of 58, categorized as moderate, Vietnam with 70, which is high, Switzerland has a high UAI, meaning uncertainty avoidance. There is a need for rules, precision, and order to cope with anxiety about the unknown. while Vietnam has a moderate UAI, indicating some tolerance for ambiguity but still preference for clarity. Long term orientation versus short term orientation. Vietnam scores very high on LTO, driven by Confucian heritage, valuing perseverance, thrift, and adapting traditions to new conditions. However, with Switzerland, it is also categorized as high on LTO, sharing a similar focus on future rewards, though perhaps less rooted in tradition than Vietnam. Lastly, indulgence versus restraint. Vietnam is a more restrained society, which means people feel that gratification needs to be controlled by strict social norms. In Switzerland, is more indulgent, allowing relatively free gratification of human drives. This cultural gap significantly shaped tourism experiences. Vietnamese tourists in Switzerland, high collectivism, to individualism, Vietnamese visitors may prefer group tours or traveling with extended family, seeking package deals and services that accommodate groups. The individualistic nature of Swiss customer service, while highly efficient, might feel impersonal if not complemented by genuine warmth or attention to the group's needs. They may prioritize experiences that offer family bonding or social recognition. Swiss tourists in Vietnam, low PDI or high PDI to high individualism to collectivism. Swiss tourists valuing individual experience and nature will appreciate Vietnam's authentic, community based, and ecotourism offerings. However, they might be uncomfortable with the visible hierarchy in the service settings or more indirect communication style used to maintain face and harmony. Direct, explicit communication, which they prefer, could be misinterpreted as rude in a high context, high PDI setting. Their high UAI means they value precision in bookings, schedules, and quality. Thank you for listening. Mabuhay!